Hello, hello. How are you? Are you having a fabulous Friday? I'm Joyce Trowbridge with Spill the Beads with Joyce for Softlex Company, and I am ready to get into this Dia de los Muertos kit that is from the TGBE weekend. Did you have fun last weekend? It was my birthday weekend, and I had fun watching all of it. You know, so fun. And I am excited I get to play with this kit because there's so many fun, awesome parts in there that I'm excited about. Hi, Dana. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Becky. Hi, Liz. Hello, hello. Hi, Kathy. Who did I miss? I know I missed somebody. I don't know. I'll see your name again and I'll say hello. Hi. We have, right now, we have our craft wire on sale, which, you know, I'm a big fan of our craft wire. We do a lot of craft wire. We did last week. We made our charm bracelet with it. So this is a great time to get it. Look, Thomas has the link. You can just pop on over there to check that out. There's, you know, the great time to stock up. And you know, so many things you can do with, and that pumpkin that they did last, was that Wednesday? That was so cute. I love coffee and craft, or no, coffee and wire. I am sorry, Kristen and Sarah, that I do not remember the name of it. Anyway, I love it. It's fun. Craft fire is my thing. Hello, Sandra. Good to see you on there. Let's get coffee and craft wire. It was coffee and craft wire. All of a sudden, I thought I was saying it wrong. Let's put us up and get into this awesome kit. What? Why are we not? Come on, you can. I don't know why it was not wanting to focus there for a minute. We'll just go. All sorts of fun little goodies in this. Let's open it up and see. Have you gotten your kit yet? I mean, this is such a great little kit. There's a few left over, and so if you haven't already, you should go snag it while you go get stock up on your craft wire. Also, don't forget to grab your Badlands, because next week we're going to get into our Badlands, right? Oh my gosh, cannot wait for that one. I know the packaging is great. Hi, Ruth. So great. Love this kit. We always have, we have so much fun picking out things for these. Let's get all these beautiful things out and see what we got here. Oh, is this your favorite Melissa of the year? Well, I mean, like, look at the amount of goodies in here is so freaking amazing. I mean, we have fun Halloween mix with crystals and lampwork beads in there, little monster lampwork beads. I'm going to have to add some of those into, and sugar skulls. Oh my God, that's cute. I'm going to have to add some of those into my charm bracelet, I think, right? And then we got, of course, have some awesome soft flex in the black onyx, which is a perfect color for this. We have some thread and needles because we have those wonderful, oh, and black thread and needles because we have some the embroider patches. Has anyone made anything with those yet? I mean, I love what the girls did with it, what Kristen did with these. Ah, yes, Cynthia, for sure. For the Gone, in that Gone Batty, that was awesome, wasn't it? Don't forget to do hashtag spooky to enter to win my little giveaway. I'm going to put a little curated thing for you in. These sugar skulls are super cute. Kristen and I had a fun time picking out which sugar skulls to get. We kept humming and hawing over a few, and I just really loved these green and turquoise, so I'm glad we decided on those. I think it looks really cool with these beads. And then everybody gets like a pair of boho flowers, but they're going to be different. Each one's going to have a different amount. And then these little flower beads, which I think goes great with the boho. I kind of want to do a pair of earrings where I do the boho flowers. Like, it's a big earring, but you know, I'm like big earrings. So we're going to do that because I got to wear that. You love my ring? Yeah, look, I have a boho flower on my ring. This is what my adjustable wire ring that we did a while back on Spill the Beads. And I was thinking about doing this with my leftover skull from the Dia de los Muertos bead mix that was left over. I have like one skull left, and I thought I'd do a ring, and I think I'm going to do a ring with it. I haven't decided what metal I need to do. So with this craft wire, I think I kind of want to get the smaller gauge wire in black and do silver and black, like do a silver base and a black and the black wire on it. But I'm not sure exactly which one. Or if I'm going to do it all silver or all black, but I don't have the thinner gauge. I use 26 gauge on there, and then we have two Polarad-key. You either get little beads or little like charms, depending, and those are like perfect. It's like somebody picked this one out for me. And then of course we have some bead strands that go along with everything. Look how perfect those are. I'm gonna have to do a bracelet with that. Okay, let's get this rolling. Look at all these fun things. What are we going to make today? Have you made anything with yours yet? I want to see if you have. Are you doing the style that like the style that Kristen did? Do you want to are you going to do something different? Oh gosh, what are we going to do? What are we going to make? This is like oh gosh, yeah, those are so cute. Super cute. And then look at these little skull guys. So cute. And then a mixture of beads. Oh, there's so many beads to play with. Let's I think I want to make a piece, like a bracelet piece with this. Hi, Tina. Hi, Zach. Hi, Lori. Hi, Debbie. And Debbie. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to make that a centerpiece. So let's make a centerpiece with this. Now, I could make it double-sided. Ooh, if I put them together and I did it double-sided, I could make a really cool dangle for a necklace. Bracelet or necklace? What's your vote? Help me. I spilled all the beads on my mat and now I can't. I'm just too excited about things. What am I going to do? Bracelet. I'm going to save 2 of the skulls for earrings because I have to. And I think I want, oh, I don't know if I got, these look so good with those, but I think I want to do bracelet. Okay, we got bracelet, 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 3 in a row bracelets. So that's what we're doing. Hi, Leah. Oh, we got a necklace. You know, I might do a necklace too, but Leanne's like bracelet and earrings. There's so many beads in here. I have plenty to do, so much. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out one of my favorite things to do with these big, chunky, ceramic beads is make beaded beads. So I'm going to make 1 beaded bead on there. We're going to do a bracelet. Thank you. You just got this. Oh, you just ordered this, Benita. Thank you. Let's pull out some of the thread. It is, I'm using the silver Miyuki thread, which is a great thread. Of course, finding that little end. Can we find that little end? We can do it. There it is. In there. Boop, 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 boop. So a while back, I did a beaded bead with these, with delicas. I am going to do it with the kit that I have here. I may add some seed beads, but I think I'm going to just go with, and then, so we have, I think I'm going to just go with the crystals that I have and see if we can make that work. And I'm going to do one of the middle ones, which is the size 10. It's the smaller the number, the thicker it is. And the thicker it is, it's easier to thread. There's 4 in the middle that are size 10s, and then 2 on either side that are size 12s. And so I'm going to go with the size 10. Georgiana, welcome. I love that you are popping in to say hello. I appreciate it. But I understand sometimes we just want to be in the background, huh? Oh, Lori, I'm so glad that you're catching me today. Which kit is it? You see, yeah, there is different ones. Marianne. No. Oh, I'm sorry if I just butchered your name. Trying to thread needles at the same time, and this is the Dia de los Muertos kit. And I just put on a, this is about maybe 3 feet. I just did an arm's length. I just pulled out 1 arm's length. I'm not centering it. I'm just gonna go on one end. We're gonna scoot these things down. I'm gonna make a beaded bead, so I'm gonna go up through my ceramic piece, and I'm gonna put, let's see, I think we're gonna need, gonna need all 4, or can I do it with 3? 3! Okay. I'm going to put 3 beads on. I'm going to use the green, black, and orange. And then I'm going to wrap around and go through that ceramic bead one again. And I'm going to let those hang out on the side there. And then I'm going to repeat this all the way around. So we got a black, an orange, a green. Wrap around. And they're not like, they're going to line up like that. And the more I put on, it's great. I'm going to see how I'm going to let that, that threads show and leave that space because it's going to like fit better on a piece when I string it. And wrap around. Gonna try to repeat this as many times as it goes through. Gonna get as many as we can here. Let's see, we got 3 so far. I'm holding tight of my tail so that it doesn't slip through because the crystals are a little bit more weighted than the delicas when I did it with the delicas. So it's going to probably want to slip. So I'm just going to try to keep this nice and tight by holding on to that tail. Now, if you wanted to, you could put a bead stopper. I'm doing this, on the fly here, while I am, this was like not a planned, when I open these kits, sometimes I don't know what I'm going to do because I forget what's in the kits, even when I'm seeing people make their stuff. Yeah, it is a-okay. Some days, and I'm just so happy we have such a great set of people that watch with me and watch with all of us, actually. Look at there. And then one more. Whoosh, come on. I think I could fit one more in there. This is going to make oh, I might be able to fit 2 more in. No, we're going to just go with 1, I think. Oh, there. Let's see. Let's make sure everybody's happy. Is everybody happy? Everybody happy around there? Yep. So I like to make sure that if I put a bead on either side, it smushes everybody. It looks good. Yep. I'm going to put 1 more in there. I know I think we all kind of start that way in these things. Sometimes it's like, oh, I'll just catch it, and then when you start seeing the wonderful, beautiful friends, catching it at the same time, and you're like, oh, these are great people, look at all that we make together. It's like, okay, ready. All right, now that one went a little haywire, so let's get that. There we go. Let's scoot those around, pull those, scoot those around. All right, so now how do we keep this in place, right? It does kind of look like a beaded eyeball. That's cute. I like that. Perfect for our monsters. The spooky season. Oh, well, I am glad that you are recovering and you will be back. It's always great that you're still kept some beading in your life, even if it's just watching in the background. It is so important. We know this is why we are here together, right? So to finish, I just did it without talking it. So let's go over what I just did. So I was coming out of this side of the hole, and then I just chose randomly which one, and I just do all the way across the beads that are there, and so that I can get over here to where this thread is. And I'm just going to tie this in a knot. So you saw how fast that worked out. It's great with these larger beads. It takes a lot more time when you go to do it with delicas, but still worth it. If you haven't seen that one yet, you can go find that more about doing beaded beads with these ceramic beads on our YouTube. We have it in Spill the Beads. It's one of the very first ones that I did last year, I think. And just tying those in a knot. And then I'm going to go into the hole and I'm going to pull that knot so that it gets in there. And then, oh, I just decided to pull it so hard it broke, and that's okay. Hi, Sandy. And now I'm going to thread the needle on the tail. So with this light thread, if you are, one of my tricks, it's so hard to see the light thread, is to take your end of that thread and color it with a marker, because it makes it easier to see. Cut off a nice brand new set cut. Hey, what do I do? Oh, there's the needle. So now I can see this a little bit better. But again, I'm not really seeing the needle. Or the thread. I'm putting it between my fingers, pinching it where I can't see it, and then wiggling that little eye right over it. I know what you mean, Nancy. This weather is kind of crazy for us, huh? Put that back in here, into the hole, and then cut it on the other side of the hole. Now, what I do with these is I make sure that I have something that is bigger on either side. So I'll probably do something like that. You know, take two of these that are plain and go on either side like that. And that's where I'm going. So I'm going to make two of those eventually. I'm going to move on over to my centerpiece, because I want to put this as my centerpiece for my bracelet. And then I'm going to add these in, and I'll probably want to add like my little scully guys. Ooh, would that be kind of cute, putting just a skull on top of that? I love this pattern, but then I was thinking, ooh, that might be kind of fun. I think that's what I'm going to do. let's grab that needle and thread again. I lost my needle. I lost my needle. I lost my needle. You should pay attention to your needles, Joyce. I mean, I have more, but I also don't want that to fall. Okay, let's see. We're going to thread this needle again. This time I am going to double it. I'm going to bring this to the center of my thread. I only have a small thread because I'm going to just put this on with this thread. Oh, the flower would look cute with it too, huh? Oh, look how cute that is too. Mm-hmm. But I want those for earrings. So I'm gonna stick with the little dude. I'm gonna stick with the little dude. Yes, Kim, this is all a set. The only thing that's going to differ with each one is that we everybody has a different set of red key, poly red key beads or charms, and the boho flowers might differ, or they will differ from kit to kit. So these are the two variables. Everything else you see is in the kit. I mean, you still get these, but your colors are going to be slightly different. They are going to go nicely with this, of course. Yes, this is a little embroidery patch that we got, and the back is kind of like that. I'm going to put a backing on it so that it's that, because I think this up against my skin is going to wear funny. So I'm going to put a little piece of felt, glue a little piece of felt once I'm done embroidering. And then it'll be nice, and because we have felt or fabric, scrap piece of fabric, whatever you have. I put a little knot at the back there, and I'm going to just go, let's see. We're going to put him right there. So I'm going to go up between the bottom of, or the top of the black triangle there. Oh, make a bigger knot, Joyce. All right, this knot needs to be bigger because it went right through that patch. So I'm going to just try to make a huge knot. I'm going to cut a new piece of thread is what I'm going to do. Oh, Nancy, now you're going to have possible snow. Golly, shorts and then snow. All right, let's wrap this around my finger several times and then roll it, because that's how I make a big fat knot. And then pull, and then I got a big fat knot that's not going to go through. That's even fatter than I expected, but that's okay. It's all going on the back. Nobody knows. I'm going to cover that up, right? We talked about covering that up. Now I don't have to worry about that falling through. Go up through my little scully and down through straight. Let's find where you're going to go. Down through this one right here. Voila. Oh, no. Am I crooked? Ooh, I am crooked. Okay, so if I did that, it makes it crooked because it isn't straight across. It's a white one that's across. So I'm going to go on the other side of the white to that black one, go up through there. And this is going to center me a little bit better. And then I'm going to go back through little Scully. And then back down in the same hole at the bottom. Look at that. He's so cute. Okay, so before I go any further, I'm going to do like a little half hitch knot. So I'm going to pick up some of the thread on the, or you know, the thread bundles here at the back, because I kind of want to just knot that in place so I don't have to worry about it. I'm going to go pick up some of that thread, pull until there's a small loop. If your thread seems to catch, run it through some wax. It could, if you don't have like a thread conditioner, beeswax works great. And if you don't have that, if you have a candle, that works great. In a pinch, I've even used chopstick. All right, so now that I have that, and this is going to be like a fun, and I'm going to have another one of those over here, or I might make this asymmetrical. Do we make it asymmetrical? I don't know. We're going to go like that, like that. That's going to go on this other side. We're going to make an, I'm going to save that as a placement. Okay, so do we want to add, like, I don't want to cover it up all the way. I think that's all I want on the top. Hi, Stacy. Yeah, the little Scully is so cute. I love him. I love him. Yes, beeswax is a great thing to use for thread conditioning. I'm turning around to look for my felt. What I'm doing. Well, I don't see my felt. I have my ultra suede, which you can use whatever kind of fabric you want to use. There's no wrong or right on this. The only thing wrong is that I can't get it out of the package. Let's see if I can get this out of the package. Rah. Okay, now I want a little piece. Oh, you need scissors for this, Joyce. Okay, I'm going to use my other one here. I'm just going to make snaps. Snip. Regular scissors would work better, but I don't have them right now. I don't think. I don't see my scissors. Okay. Sorry, just use that as a base. We're going to pop this. Take this thread and move it to the outside. I'm going to go with the center of the black on the rim so that now it's on the outside of it, not on the inside. Glue with like E6000, GS Hypo Cement, like a flexible glue, which is going to be great. Yes, Nancy, it's just a serving tray with a bead mat inside. Makes it easier for me to like pick up and move my projects from project to project. And this small tray that I found, it takes half of a mat, which is nice. So I just cut the mats in half. I am going to take my other one and mark it. Would be really, really, really smart, but we're going to just show you how, even if you want to go willy-nilly like Joyce and go, I'm going to do this today without any prep, I'm going to just cut around the circle of my other one, so that I'm using that as a template. I may have to trim this a little bit more now that I've gone through once. There. Yeah, I got this. This is like way off. Let's get this a little bit better. I've also used double-sided tape, like jewelry grade double-sided tape, to attach my backings. The Roberta, these little, you get 2 of these little embroidery patches in the kit. And then I'm going to put this over. So now, like if I did more stuff on the back here, it would cover all the threads. So it's going to cover my big old fat knot that I made. It also covers this backing that's a little bit scratchy for a bracelet. Like it's fine for earrings, but for bracelet, I'm just like, I don't know if I really want that. So I'm just going to tack this down in place here around the edge, doing like just a little loop there. Do a little, and that can just looks really cute if you with the colored thread, but if you do not want that to show, add a bead. So I'm going to add a bead. And make that bead go on the edge. Well, it's going to show a little bit, but at least it looks like it looks kind of fun now, right? Now it looks like part of the embroidery. And then we're going to move over one. And if you really don't want these to show, you can always change your thread color or color it with marker. Should I just do orange around, or should I do orange and black? Should I do all 3 of these colors again? Should I use all 4 colors? Maybe I use all 4 colors because I have this kind of clear light blue. Maybe I use all 4 because that kind of matches these colors. So now we're going to do one without, because that's my pattern now that I've established, is one without and then one with a bead. Let's see, let's do green. Not black. Oh yes, Ruth. Sea beads would look. Yes, Nancy, it totally totally does go with this thread goes with that embroidery, so it really works pretty good. But seed beads for this is fantastic. What I usually do for seed beads is I might do one seed bead, or I might do like, I usually do like 3 seed beads, and 3 to 5, and that makes this cute little like row of, so I might have to pull out some seed beads and do that on a nut on my other patch so you could see the difference. But today I am just working with what I have here. Oh. Be careful poking through. Let's add this one in. This one in. And just work my way around and having a nice little border. And that's catching the thread on the back, so then or the felt on the back, so therefore I'm going to have this nice surface. What size seed beads? I've usually used size 11 seed beads when I do it, but I've done it with size 8s, and that works out pretty well. And I've done it with delicas, and that works out pretty well. If you want it really tiny, you could do the 15s, but you know how tiny 15s are if you're a seed beader, and that can just take up time. So my favorite would be 11s. Which is a great, like we have some 11s and 8s that we've added into our kits from previous kits that are check ones, which I think are great addition. And then we have our delicas that we carry that would make really good borders. Oh, and I hope you get them out soon, because we have to have some beading, don't we? Well, congratulations on your new space. That is great. I love hearing that you got a place, but you know that but you gotta get that, huh? I constantly mess up my texting, so I'm not gonna care. Bite my tongue when I say 15s. I know, huh? Some people still like to work with those, but let's see. Oh, this is looking so good. I hope I have no idea if I did not do a count, so I have no idea if we're gonna have to smush in a color somewhere to make it so that it goes around properly. We're just gonna hope that all is well. I probably should like stop and check that, but we're not gonna. We're just gonna go for it. Why not? We can just go for it. Oh, this is so, oh my goodness, this is so great. Who's excited about this? I am excited about this. No, this is not. You can use felt that is made out of wool. You could use whichever, you can use any kind of fabric, really. So if you're allergic to wool or don't worry about it. Just use whatever bit of fabric that you have. Now, I am going to hopefully, this is going to be a center for a bracelet. but it definitely can be a pendant, which I have the second one, so I might make the second one into a pendant, right? And then have a matching, and then do my earrings with my skulls and my boho flowers. Oh, and yeah. Because look, like I'm thinking I need to make like that would be really cool as for a necklace, you know, having this and then that coming from it, or even that underneath. Nah, I think I want it like that way. But this is I'm going with a bracelet today. Oh, you could, yeah. You're right. Two pieces, Nancy, that's a great idea. Two pieces together does make it stiffer. So if you need it a little bit sturdier, being that this is just, the patch is pretty stiff. So you just need it like a little, this is pretty thin and floppy, but I just need it for the softness is what I was going for in this case. But yeah, good point, Nancy. I love that. I love we share these great ideas together, these great tips. Green snacks. All right, so I'm not going to make it all the way through this, but you could see how I'm doing that, going all the way around, right? And I'm going to keep on going around. And then when I get to the end, I'm going to tie this one off so that you can see. I'm just going to do an extra little and this is how I'm going to do it on both, or how I would do it at the end. And this is if I had to add thread too, would do the same thing. I'm just going to go an extra little stitch inside there or around the edge. And then in this case, I could still flip this up so I can just kind of poke that in. But when you are at the very end, you can't do that. So what I would do is just go and wiggle underneath the bead and stick my needle through, and it's not going through the front, it's just going through between the two, and it's popping out here. And then snip it right there. And then you don't see it, it is good. And then I'm just going to add another thread to finish it up. But that's how I would end that. Now let's see, how am I going to attach this to everything, right? That's our next thing, right? Oh, I'm so glad you made it, Rosanna. Okay, so these flowers are actually called boho flowers from the maker, so that's what kind of makes these ones boho. But anything that looks kind of like, but things that can look boho is like things that have a connection to like nature, slightly natural looking, or connection to nature, or traveling, or like found items sometimes will make it look boho. Oh, that's awesome, Rosanna. I can't wait to see that. I'll have to check that out. I didn't get a chance. Funky and eclectic Nancy is that's a great way of saying it too. All right, I think do I want it this way or this way? So I'm going to take off some of my soft flex because I'm going to string my beads on soft flex. So I'm cutting a piece because I'm going to do 2 separate pieces, one on this side and one on that side. I don't need them very long, but I'm going to cut maybe about 8 to 10 inches. And I could do 1 or 2 things. If I feel that this is secure, I could run this through the bead like that. But if I'm not sure about that, I can run it through the actual piece here. And to do that, I'm going to take something pokey, thicker than my needle, because we need to be able to go through it. But I'm going to aim. I already have this part right here. You want to go right into that spot. And usually I have my lovely handy dandy awl sitting here. Where did my awl go? Is it on another tray? Probably on another tray. Because I probably was using it. Oh. But I found my scissors. Okay. Don't need my scissors right now, but that's okay. I found my scissors. We're gonna use my pokey tweezers to do this. I'm going to just go right inside and make a hole, because I don't want to make a hole that is too big. I just want like a little bit of a hole. So I'm not going to use a hole puncher. So just enough to get that wire, right? Exactly, Rosanna. Totally. It's like I just had it. I always have this. Oh, look at all these wonderful people commenting and helping and sharing information. Love it. And then we get some little crimps out. And I'm going to I wanted to get that wire in my piece before I got the crimp on, because I knew I would lose my crimp. Get those both little ends in. You can use your magical crimper or your regular crimper, whatever you have on hand. And it looks like I have my magical crimper on hand today. So I'm going to get that in that groove. I'm leaving a little bit of a loop because I don't want it to mess up those beads. Ooh, but I do want to keep that crimp on both of those. There we go. Oh, get in that groove. That crimp just does not want, it's like, we might have to put it on timeout. Okay, squeeze down, rotate, squeeze again, squeeze it in that nice little choo-choo, make a little circle, boop, boop, boo. Love that, love that. There we go. And there. Now I'm ready to put beads on. I think I'm going to start out with a orange little crystal. And then put my, and then look how that's just going to like kind of eat up a little bit of that. And that's going to keep this on here more straight. You can always fill up the holes with some seed beads if you want, like size 8 seed beads work great for that hole, but these are gonna just kind of pop in there nicely. And then I'm gonna put, do I want the green side or the black side? Maybe I want a green bead here. Oh, maybe I want these. Or these. Add these into the mix. I got to do something with these together, though, for sure. Rubbing tubing, that makes great. Yes, yes. I have on, I used to sharpen mine with my scissor. I had a pair of scissor sharpeners. I have lost those, so I do not have those now. So I have not done that, but that's what I do. So see how that just kind of sits right in there. Now I'm going to do the same thing on this side. But and I've been able to, some of my cutters, I could do that. I could use the the scissor sharpeners, and then for a little while, and then eventually there's just not enough metal left that you just do need to get a new pair. I know, I was pretty lucky with these, Dana. They're all going to be different. Sometimes they're charms, sometimes they're beads. These ones are like twirly, smash twirly beads. All right, there's that part of it. Oh, I'm liking how this is turning out for my crazy. Oh, look at that. Perfecto. Mundo. Now I got to decide what the rest of it is going to be, which I think I'm just going to use up. There's more of these white ceramic beads online if you wanted to get more, because I think I have a strand for a leftover, some beads, I should say, leftover from a kit. And I think that's what I'm going to just do is finish up because I have extras. Yes, Rosanna, isn't that neat how everybody got different pieces? You got triangles. I love the ones that Kristen had too in hers, and it just okay. I think this is how I want to end it. Do you think? I mean, that's a pretty good ending, right? All right, that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm just going to repeat on the other side. And I'll probably make a toggle clasp again, probably using maybe these beads like that. I can toggle with that. I know, I have some more for snowman. I have more for snowman. They're going to be perfect for snowman. Oh, you got purple rectangles in yours? Oh my gosh, those would be like, I would love those, huh? Okay, I think this is I'm really, really, really excited about this. I cannot wait to finish the rest of it. I'm on the fence. I gotta count my beads. It'd be kind of cool to do like maybe one more beaded bead on each side, but I think I'm just gonna do the two. Dana, that will work on some cutters a little bit, but not as good as, you know what? Not as good as scissors, because scissors is like, they cut by going back and forth like this, and cutters cut this way. So that's why it probably wouldn't work as well. I've used sandpaper and files before to sharpen them a little bit too. But that, you know, it does take, you might just have to get another pair. It kind of depends on the pair. All right, so this is this. Let's get our, we want to find out. Have you got your hashtag spooky in? I see some in there already. Let's, yes, a stone sharpener. Yes, Elon, yeah, that's this, like a knife or scissor cut. Yeah, perfect. All right, let's do our spin the wheel giveaway. Who did their hashtag spooky? You got like a couple seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's our lucky winner? Who's our lucky winner? Look at all those wonderful names I see. I love seeing all your names. Debbie and Howard Handley, you are our winner. You're on Facebook. Please say hello and let us know that you are here. You must be present to win. So if you are, we will draw another one if possible, but or if we have to. Congratulations, Debbie and Howard Henley. Please let me know if you are here. I'm going to have a nice little set of things to go to you. Oh, Katney, that is so great. Yes, a professional sharpener will do. Usually can do it. Oh, the foil works for hole punches, so maybe it does help with that. Debbie and Howard Henley, are you here? Congratulations. I hope you're here. We'll give it a minute because I know there's a delay. I am just admiring my, I'm excited about this. I think this is going to look so cool when it's all done. Oh, okay, I keep wanting to show it on my hand that has like weight. I have way too many things on this side to show it off. Oh, that's great. Sewing shops. Sewing shops have them. Oh, that's awesome. True that. There's no harm. If they're already dull, there's no harm trying any of those techniques, right? So very true. So very true. Let's get in there. Da, da, da. All right. I do not see. I try to. I love being on a bead journey, and I love taking you all along. I do tend to prefer one to stack, and occasionally I'll have one or two on this hand, and that's about it. When I was young, I used to like, when I was young in the 80s and 90s, I had them stacked on both arms like crazy. But now it's like, yeah. I know. I cannot wait to have that. I am going to have it all ready to share with you all, and then hopefully wear it during our live next week, because we have our next live on Halloween. All right. I do not see Debbie. Did I miss Debbie? Let us know if you're here, Debbie and Howard Henley. Let us know. I'm super excited about this bracelet. I'm excited about all of my bracelet. I am going to probably be decked out though, because I have so much spooky jewelry now that I've made this month, that on Halloween for our live, when I do the live, I'm probably going to be wearing it all. Okay, we are going to do another draw again. Who's the lucky? I see all these great names, and I'm so happy. Katney's name. Katney, I know I saw you on there. Hello, Katney. Yay! I'm going to pull together some fun little things just for you, Katney. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. I had a lot of fun beading with you. Yes, got to email me. Email me at joyce@softflexcompany.com. And I will there it is right there. You can, and I will get you a nice little curated surprise, bead surprise. I do not get into the office to hand that over until Tuesdays, so it's going to be a little bit of time, but we will get there. We'll give that to you. Have fun. Have a great weekend. Thank you for starting out my weekend awesomely by beading with me. Have a spectacular whatever you're doing this weekend, and then we'll see you next week with Kristen on Monday at 1 p.m. Pacific time, Sarah on Wednesday 3 p.m. Pacific time. We're going to have a live on Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific time. The live will go on then on Thursday on Halloween, but it'll go through the weekend. So if you can't catch it live, you can always catch it through the weekend. And then back on the first of November. How can it be already almost there, right? See you then. Keep spelling your beads. Bye.